Okay, today we're just going to do some more practice together with functions. So we're just evaluating these functions. Some of them are pretty straightforward. A couple of them are tricky. We're going to do most of them together, and then all of them are due as notes. And then you have a different assignment for homework. So you're welcome to pause this video as we go and check your work before I do it myself or whatever you'd like to do. But I'll do most of these here, and then you have to do the rest as notes, and then your homework is a different assignment. And then one thing to note is the key is at the bottom, so we're going to check our work as we go, and then you can also check your work on the ones you have to do by yourself. Okay, so the first one is find f of 1 for the function given, so we are just going to show our work and get started. F of 1 means you plug in 1 instead of n at every spot. 1 to the third is 1. 1 to the 1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2. So we need to write f of 1 equals 3, or f at 1 equals 3. Okay, that just means that if you plugged in 1 for x or for n, you'd get a 3 value for the y at that point. Okay, so that's actually what that means for that function. But we don't need that for all of them. I just want to make sure to put it into context for you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do all the odds right now. I'm also going to go check the answer down here. 3 is the answer, so we're good to go. All right, the next one, w of n. So w at -9. Oh gosh, sorry. Okay, w at -9 equals, put it in parentheses, -9 squared plus 5. That becomes positive 81. Then we have to write w at -9 is positive 81. Okay, and if you had to write that in a point, it would be -981. We can check, oh sorry, not 81, we have to add that 5, so it's 86. So we can check our work down here, 86, good. Let's keep going. All right, number 5, we're gonna go ahead and do an absolute value. Make sure to watch out for those negatives. So it's a negative x, which makes it -4 minus 2. So -4 minus 2 becomes -6. And the absolute value of -6 is positive 6. So g at 4 equals 4. So that point would be 4, 4. Okay, and then we'll just do another absolute value right here. G at -9. Plug in that -9. So the absolute value of -12 is positive 12. So we get, when you plug in -9, you get a function value of 10. Okay, let's go check those two answers, 4 and 10. Yes, okay, we're doing good. All right, 9. You're welcome to pause the video as we go and do this on your own. This one is a fraction in place of x, so you just place x over 3 instead of x. So instead of 4x, it's 4x over 3. So then you can do 4x on the top over 3 minus 3. Let's see how they write it down here. I'm just going to check what they want. Oh, they put the -3 first. That's interesting. I wouldn't do that. So I'm just going to leave it how it is. P at x over 3 equals this answer. It's as simplified as it gets. And then 11. All right, number 11, we need to plug in -3 minus t instead of just t. So we're going to write g at -3 minus t equals 3, and then instead of times 3 squared, t squared, we're going to get -3 minus t squared. And then instead of just t here, we're going to do -3 minus t. Okay, so I need to show all this work. -3 minus t times itself. And then I'm just going to multiply this through so that I can get done with that. So actually, this is -9 minus 3t. So this FOILing method is good, although you just need to watch out for your negatives here. So I've got positive 9 and then plus 3t plus 3t plus t squared. And then I still have my minus 9 minus 3t here. And I need to multiply this 3 times everything in the parentheses, so I get 27. This becomes 6t times 3, so it's 18t plus t squared minus 9 minus 3t. Okay, so our final answer is g of negative 3 minus t equals, and then we just put it in order. We've got our t squared first. Oh, this should be a 3t squared, because that 3 needs to be multiplied through. So I get 3t squared. And then, so that's gone. And then 18t minus 3t, so plus 15t. And then 27 minus 9 is plus 18. And then I can check my work down here. 3 positive 15 positive 18. So 3t squared positive 15t plus 18. And they put it in the wrong order. We want it in the order that I have it up here. Okay, I am going to do, you do need to do all the evens as a part of your classwork notes grade. This is not your homework, but I am going to do a couple of the harder ones with you. So 8 really quickly, if we plug in negative 1 for x, we get 4 to the negative 1 power. And remember how to get rid of negatives. You need to put the whole thing on the bottom of a fraction and it becomes a positive, which is just 1/4. So f at negative 1 equals 1/4. Okay, and then there was one other little bit trickier one. You're welcome to do these on your own as well. You can check your work. But I think it's g, so I'll just set up, 12. I think I'll just set this one up for you, okay? So instead of g of x, we want g of x plus 3. And then that's x plus 3 cubed minus 5x plus 3. So I would just start with this first part and separate it into 3x plus 3's. And then solve that, so you need to FOIL these together and then multiply by the other x plus 3. So that's going to be x squared plus 3x, which is 6x plus 9. And then you still need to multiply all those pieces by this x plus 3. So it's going to get pretty complicated, and then you can simplify it. And then you still have this section over here, which is whenever you're done with this first part, you are going to put it with this part, which is negative 5x minus 15. So just make sure to show all your work and to get, check your negatives, check your positives, and then scroll down to the key at the bottom. If you need any help with the ones I didn't do, feel free to reach out. But remember, this whole thing is due as notes by the end of class, and then you have a homework assignment otherwise.